Today here at the Great Outdoors RV, we are checking out the Rockwood Mini Lite 2104S. Last four of the VIN is 0219. Cool features about this guy is you have a spot to put your TV, outside speakers, LED lighting underneath the awning, outside grill, torsion suspension axles, radial tires that are nitrogen filled for better handling and braking. This has the power awning, and with the little adjustable deal right here, so you can adjust your awning to point one way so that you're not getting all your, oops, if you tighten down the spot here, you can make it so all your rain is going one direction instead of both. The other cool thing about a power awning is if the wind comes up and it kind of gusts on you, this is a little bit more forgiving than a manual style awning, which basically turns into an awning. It can catch the wind really bad and then scorpion and hit your roof, and you could end up having to replace your roof. So power awnings are awesome because you can get them in a lot quicker than the manual awnings as well. Spare tire with the tire cover. Gas electric DSI hot water heater that can give you up to 16.2 gallons of hot water per hour instead of the 7.4 gallons. An access ladder to be able to get on top of your roof to make sure that everything's off of your slide out before you bring it in, so that you don't ruin your slide out roof or your area right around your slide out. Outside shower with hot and cold water, cable satellite. It has the 30 amp Furrion with the LED light on it so that you can see if you're plugged in and have power or not. Black tank flush, so it goes through your sewer tank so that it can clean it out with little sprayers built into it. City Water Connect and the antifreeze inlet so that you can just turn a valve and winterize your coach really easily instead of having to take apart your water pump. It also has the 12-volt heat pads on the tanks as well as around the elbows, around the gate valves. So right here you can kind of see it has a pad on there, and then if you look right here, it has extra heating right before the gate valve so that your gate doesn't freeze open or shut. Let's go around to the other side and I'll show you a few more features. Here around the front on the Rockwood 2104S, I wanted to show you a few more features of why Rockwood is the #1 selling fiberglass trailer in the nation right now. So we at the Great Outdoors RV feel super blessed that we get to sell this product. So one feature here is the solar port, so you can plug in your solar panel if you would like. You can put your solar panel right outside, out of the shade, and instead of having to take apart your battery area to do that. You'll notice too that even though this has the Murphy bed option inside, you still have the side storage area as well as pass-through storage, where a lot of other guys, you're losing that pass-through storage if you have a Murphy bed option in it. A couple other features I wanted to show you. Has the diamond plate on the front, a fiberglass front, as well as two 20-pound tanks, which are nice because then you can change them out at like the gas station or something like that. You're not having to go to a spot where they only fill up like the 30-pound tanks like at RV dealership. Another feature that I really like is it has this little flip top on it so that you can switch from one propane tank to the other. A lot of times, even though this has the auto regulator on it where it will automatically switch from one propane tank to the other, I like to turn one off so that I know when I'm down and out of one bottle, so that I can be prepared to switch over to that second one. Power front tongue jack with the manual option to raise it up and down if you need to, right here in case you lost power or something like that. It does have the extra light on the front here as well as over here. So yeah, a lot of cool features. Let's see here, the last four of the VIN, 0219, the dry weight on this guy is 3989, so under 4,000 pounds dry weight, GVWR of 5536, so plenty of room for cargo carrying capacity, as well as light enough that a lot of your SUVs and things like that can pull it. Let's go ahead and take a look at a few things on the inside. So inside the 2104S, I wanted to show you what the slide out looks like with the slide out all the way in. One of the things you'll notice is I have this little orange tag sitting here. This has a slide lock on it. The reason why a slide lock is important, one, you want to make sure you take it out before you try to put your slide out, and that's what this little tag is, to remind you to take it out. But with a slide out lock, if you happen to bust a window as you're traveling down the road or something like that, it changes the air pressure a lot of times inside the camper, and the slide can actually be pushed out as you're traveling down the road at 70 miles an hour, which is obviously super dangerous. So slide lock, nice idea. And then as far as being able to get to stuff, you can push this. You don't have to have the slide out all the way to be able to do stuff. So let's say you're pulled off to the side of the road and you just needed access to the bathroom. You can see after 5 seconds, I can still get through to the bathroom to use that real quick, and the slide out's out maybe no more than about 6 inches or so. You can still squeeze behind here too and grab a cold drink or something like that as well. So it's nice that you can access a lot of things with just the slide out a couple inches. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to push the slide out the rest of the way here. Another thing I wanted to show you on this camper is the dinette, U-shaped dinette in the down position in the bed spot. So I'm going to show you how long it takes to put this slide out all the way. Works off the rack and pinion system, which is a tried and true method that these guys have been using for years and years and years. You'll notice too that the floor is a flush mount floor instead of having a weird lip to it, so that you don't have a spot where you're hitting your toe. So you have two things. These are the spots for both sides of the bed on the side. You can see I'm about 6 foot tall. I got plenty of room to work with. You can easily fit 2 adults around here. Another cool feature that I like about this guy is the table setup on this one. So the way this guy works is it has a little lock right here, and you can fold this into a table setup really easily. So I'm going to put this guy over here. Flip this guy around. These are reversible, so if you do need to use them while you have wet trunks on or something like that and you want to protect your fabric, you can flip them over on this part and the seat cushion so that you're not ruining your fabric. So that's about how long it takes to set this up into a bed here. The other bed that you have is the Murphy bed option over here. It has a couple throw pillows. This guy folds flat into a bed, and then it has a couple locks on both sides here. And then this guy folds down into a bed. This is a heated mattress. You can turn the temperature from 0 to 6 to stay warm at night, as well as this has the double ducted air conditioning. So you can open these up and cool the unit down more evenly, or if you're sleeping in bed and you want all the cold air to go just to the bed, you can do that. Or you can also swivel these, which is really nice, so that you can direct the air. Or if you just wanted all the cold air towards the dinette, you can do that as well. So yeah, some nice options on this guy. To fold this guy back up, it's just as easy. It has these nice little struts on the side that help push this up, so it makes it super easy to work with. And you can access your storage underneath the bed as well. It does have nice metal glide drawers on both sides that pull out all the way, as opposed to some that only pull out 3/4 of the way. It does also have the charging center down here as well. So a lot of times, you know, you're wanting to charge your cell phone or something like that right next to your bed. You have a 12-volt plug right here, as well as 2 USB plugs, as well as a 110 plug, all right next to your bed, which is pretty nice. LED lighting throughout, so it's brighter. It uses 1/10 of the battery power that a normal incandescent lights use, and they run at about 78 degrees as opposed to 200 degrees, so you're not fighting your air conditioning in the summertime while having 3 or 4 of these lights on. Inside the kitchen, we have the glass top that is flush to the countertop, as well as the cutting board for the sink cover. So nice options there. Lifetime warranty on the stone casted sink that can handle temperatures up to 500 degrees. High-rise sink faucet, rain windows that you can just turn a knob right here to open the window so it opens out on a pivot point at the top, so that even if it's raining, you can still get some good airflow through here. Knife rack along the back, 22-inch oven as opposed to the smaller one that a lot of the competition uses. It does have, this is a little sign that tells you that it does have the built-in spot for a wireless backup camera if you decide to go with that. That's the Furrion brand is what they're ready to go with. This is a little note about the IRV technology radio. It's the IRV33 series with the 24-inch Furrion TV. So you can watch a DVD on this guy. You can turn on the inside speakers, the outside speakers, AM, FM. All that is built into this guy, as well as SD card. I like the SD card slot because if you took a lot of pictures during your camp trip on your camera, you can slide that out, push that in here, and you can look at all your fun pictures that you took throughout the day. So, and then the HDMI outlet is nice because if you want to plug in your Blu-ray player or your gaming system, you have that as well. Huge pots and pans drawer here, as well as a spot for your scrubby brush, as well as extra storage underneath here and here. And I already showed you the storage underneath the couch, as well as more storage back here. Has the coat closet rack if you decide to go that route, and then these are removable, but you can use it as a pantry as well. Gas electric refrigerator, bow floor that's cold crack resistant, so you don't have to worry about it cracking. If you've had a camper before with just normal linoleum, you probably know what I'm talking about, where the linoleum cracks, and you probably got a quote and it was too expensive to replace the linoleum in a camper with lots of cabinetry and slide outs and stuff like that. So if you can get one that has the bow floor, bueno. A couple of cool features on the inside over here, or on the bathroom I should say. Here's another cool thing I wanted to point out. There, if you buy a Forest River, you can become a member of FROG, Forest River Owners Group. And so they have a whole bunch of fun stuff where they have trips that you can plan together, and Forest River likes to welcome you into the Forest River family with this. Another really cool feature that I like about Forest River is you get to be a part of CoachNet for your 1-year warranty. So the cool thing about CoachNet is you can call them up and say, hey, I'm in the middle of Timbuktu, I need help on my camper. They can walk you through that. They have roadside assistance, all kinds of nice features, and that comes with every single Forest River product out there. Creative Breeze fantastic fan. This has a 10,000 gallon water filtration system that filters all the water in the entire unit. That's really cool too for the shower, especially because that way your shower doesn't have this weird contaminants on it all the time and doesn't get that weird dingy yellowish color to it. Nice medicine cabinet in here, a spot for toothbrush, soap, as well as more storage underneath here as well, and then an outlet as well. Spot for your towel or whatever, and then you can put either, it does come with a spot to put the toilet paper, which people usually put either inside the cabinet here or on the wall. You know, you get to choose and pick that. Another thing that I like about these guys is that even though you have your door closed, you still have some room for air to go through here. So that is nice, because if you have that high-powered MaxxAir vent fan on, you're not having to look at the bathroom, yet you can get a lot of air moving through this camper really quickly. Thanks for checking out this video on thegreatoutdoorsrv.com. Come check us out on the web or give us a call. We have tons of campers just like this that are super awesome. We'd love to help you out.